The green box.
You know the green box. You know the green box.
Yeah. Hey. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Steph, and I'm back with another Hookah Hour. Today, I have another guest with me. His name's Ellis, but y'all might know him as Stacker Star 95.
Yeah. What up, yo?
What's good?
Chilling, man.
What's up?
What up? It's your
How
boy,
you been?
L.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're gonna be all day fucking with Steph. Nah, but what's good? It's your boy Ellis. Like she said, if you don't know me, you might know me as Stacker Star 95, Ellis L. You know, it don't matter.
You got all them nicknames?
I ain't
That's what they call you in the
streets. Ellis is for when we in the building.
Okay.
L for when we in the street. Stacker Star if you don't know me. You feel me? I came to show love to my girl Steph. It's my first time too. First time doing anything like this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah. But we're gonna talk about some real shit today. That's what we doing. We're gonna talk about some real shit that y'all need to hear. Okay?
Right. We dropping jewels, man. Whole bunch of shit that y'all, my people, I feel like my people need to know this because I was y'all like last year. You feel me? I didn't know. I learned all my shit from somebody that did know a little something.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
I ain't know shit.
I didn't know that.
You would think I did.
You learn something new every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, man. I learned everything from somebody else. And my life, what I went through in life. You feel me?
Yeah, the struggle, all that.
All that shit made me
who
I am today. You feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
And he lit. He lit. So if y'all didn't already, y'all gotta go follow him. Right now, I'm gonna put his Instagram in the bio. I'm gonna put it, you know what I'm saying, right here.
It's all about who you know, not what you know.
That's facts.
Listen again. It's about who you know, not what you know. It's a fact, man.
So what was your life like before you did all this? We gonna get into what he doing now, but we gonna start from the bottom up. You feel me?
Actually, I started working when I was 12. You feel me? 12 years old.
12?
12 years old.
What you was doing?
Working at a little convenience store.
Okay.
You feel me? With Mom Dukes. You feel me? Growing up, like, Mom Dukes always kept it real, and she a real one for that. Like, she was telling me shit I should never knew as a child, but like I said, everything made me who I am today, so I'm glad that she, you feel me, kept it real with me, because imagine being 12 years old and your mom telling you, like, I can't pay the bills, I don't know what we gonna do. Huh? What you mean? Like,
right, facts.
Your Mom Dukes, you should make sure everything good. Like, you feel me? But, like, I slept on it, and then, like, a couple days later, like, I quit football to go work at a store. Like,
damn,
you feel me? My coaches was
shit.
cracking on me all the time. Oh, you want to work behind the counter instead of being on the field? Like, but they didn't know, like, what was really going on. I had to. I had no choice. Like, being the type of kid that I always was, like, more mature for my age. You know what I'm saying? Like, always. My family always talked to me like I was grown as shit. So I started working at 12. I started helping my mom pay bills. Like, you know, my little $80, that shit count. $80 every week, that counts. That's a bill. That's a phone bill.
12 years old, just
12 years
old working, like, that's just crazy to me.
Crazy. I look at my little brother, he's 12 years old right now. I could never, ever imagine him quitting football to go work and help my mom pay bills. Like, it's like, since that day forward, I knew that I was gonna make it or I was gonna be somebody. So I remember one time, like, me and my sister, we worked all summer long. You feel me? Because we didn't have a crib, so my mom, like, I can't do it. Like, you feel me? I need your help. So me and my sister worked all summer. Imagine your high school summer, you working, and all your money is going to your mom for a house. When I tell you we worked from June to August, and we got that crib, I want to say like the end of August. We got that crib. But it's just like little shit like that, like, you feel me, like sacrificing my summer to get a crib. It's like, that shit is gonna affect me from there on out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit made me a different person. So it just was like little shit like that happened in my life. Like, you feel me, like sleeping on the floors or sleeping on couches, sharing bids with more than 2 people, you feel me? Like, little shit like that, like, that actually changes the way you think, the way you move. You know what I'm saying? You might not think it, but you be, that shit's just real life shit.
It does. It makes you who you are today.
It makes you who you are. So I don't judge. That's why I don't judge people. When I see people that ain't got shit, You feel me? I never was the type that clown them like, look what you feel me. They ain't got this. I know how it feel to have 3 outfits for school, and that's it. You feel me? Because mom, all she could do is pay bills. Like, so I never judge nobody from what they had because I don't know what you went through. Just because I make mine look good, don't mean you can make yours look good. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's facts.
I just made it look good, but nobody would. If you knew what the fuck was going on in mom's crib, like, you'd be surprised. Like, damn, the fuck? Yeah. You feel me? But that's just like social media. Like, never stop letting social media gas y'all because you don't know what the fuck going on behind closed doors.
That's big facts, yo. But you make it look easy for real. Like, it's crazy because I would never know what you went through until you telling me right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole purpose of like this whole hookah hour and doing interviews and stuff like that, because I want people to see you for who you are and not what you do. You know what I'm saying? So like you telling me this and them this right now, it's like, damn, like he really been through some shit. Like, that's crazy.
And
like, and
that's just a piece. Like,
right, exactly.
It's just a piece. Shout out to my grandma.
We got time for all that.
We don't got time for that. I just want to say shout out to my grandma for being there when mom dudes can't. You feel me? Like, that just made shit a little bit easier. Because if it wasn't for her, I'll be robbing motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna cap. Like,
and people do that though.
It's because they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
It's they don't have a choice. Like, it's hard out here. Who the fuck wants to work for $8 an hour, 40 hours a week to bring home not even $500?
I know.
Not even $500.
It's crazy.
Like, that shit never sit right with me. That's why I always wanted my own business. That's the main key. Like, I could never work for you and you pay me $500 for a job where I made you over $5,000 and I only get $500 out of it. Like, that shit never sat well with me. Like, since I was a jit, I want to be a truck driver. I want to own trucks, you feel me? Then me and my boy Y, shout out to my nigga T.Y., you feel me? Like, we done been through a lot of the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, we used to sit on the green box, like, bro, we gonna be somebody. Like, we gonna get this
green box.
You know the green the green box. We used to sit on the green box, like, bro, we gonna make it. Like, we gonna be somebody, you feel me? Like, we gonna get out of here. Like, if you don't know, I'm from Seabrook.
Yeah.
So, like, growing up out there is like, we gotta get out of here. This shit is a big ass circle. We gotta get out of here.
It's real shit though, and it's like a lot of people can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Because not just in Seabrook, not just in Bridgeton or Corona County, it's everywhere. And you just never know what somebody's going through. It's so crazy out here. But shout out to you, because you really doing the damn thing for real.
I'm trying to, but I ain't even started. You wanna know something crazy though? Nothing that I'm doing right now is what I want to do in life.
And that's fine.
That's okay. That's not crazy to you?
No, it's not crazy.
That shit is crazy.
The same shit, like, I'm just now starting to figure out the shit that I want to do. Like, but I've always done stuff that I had to do too to get to, you know what I'm saying, to this point in my life. Right. So, but we not finished yet. We not nowhere near finished. We not nowhere near where we want to be, both of us.
Exactly. Nobody. A lot of us is not. And it start with like resources. We don't have enough resources. We don't have enough outlets. Shout out to social media though. If you don't use social media as a resource, you're fucking crazy. Stop scrolling all day for nothing. Like, if you're not scrolling, I'm saying like we all scroll for hours for nothing. But if you don't get nothing out of that scrolling, like if you go to my little save, like you know how you can save shit, like hit the little side button and save that shit, you be like, damn, like I learned something every day from Instagram. Like Instagram got me where I'm at today. If you want to keep it real, it connected me with a lot of people and a lot of shit.
Instagram is a very good business tool. Very good.
Exactly, and y'all don't know that by sharing somebody's post, simple as sharing.
Share it. It's
just
free.
Sharing. It's free to support.
It's free.
Share it. Who you know don't know the person that you sharing. Like you be surprised. You will be surprised. Sharing somebody's shit, like that shit go a long way. You be surprised. Like you really be surprised. Like I got a lot of people.
We started supporting each other. Just from sharing. Like
people
each other's
from
shit.
your shit, like even be on my shit now, like, and vice versa.
Same
it's
shit.
Like you never know. Like everybody don't fuck with the same people. You know what I'm saying? So sharing somebody's post, share that shit. Your support comes from people you don't know.
Exactly.
Never forget that. That's a jewel drop. So never let the lack of support from your people discourage you from starting anything, stop you from doing anything. Like never let the lack of support discourage you, period, in life, because that shit is really gonna be like my own people don't even support me. Like why should I even be doing this shit? Like if they don't support me, like nobody else gonna support me. That's how it really do. It's
you
real
have to
shit.
get out of that mindset.
You gotta get out of that mindset. And how you get out of that mindset? Stop caring what people think. If you care what people think, you're not gonna make it nowhere. It's like you're gonna go in a circle.
I'm gonna just let you take over the hookah hour because you is just preaching. Like,
it's gonna go in a circle. Like if you
like this video, if you want him to keep coming back on the hookah hour.
Like that shit. Nah, fuck that. Share that shit. You gotta comment on that shit. You gotta do all that. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I ain't coming back. If Steph ain't got at least 100, over 100 subscribers, after we drop this,
I'm almost at 100 though.
Yeah,
150. 100. You know a lot of people. 150.
we ain't dropping no more jewels until she get 150. We gonna talk about 100 bullshit though. Nah, but you feel me? Now let's get into the businesses. Feel me? Yeah, I think I said enough about the struggle. Y'all know a little bit too much.
For those of you that don't know, he got businesses under his belt. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get that from the talk. Oh, you got 4?
When I start a business, I like to do research though. So I research for a whole year, and then I like come out. All right, so my businesses is I got Verified Parties. You feel me? That's my party entertainment business. I got Little Mama's Cooking, which should be open in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, y'all. I got Let's Build Up Investments. One of my things, like I said earlier, like everything that I'm doing right now in life is not what my passion is and what my dream is. You feel me? It's just stuff that I know that I can do, and it's gonna make income. You feel me? Revenue is income, and it's gonna be a time where I don't even have to do nothing. Like if I die tomorrow, this shit's still gonna go on. You feel me? But I got Let's Build Up Investments. I had that for like a year now, and Stacker Star 95 Clothing. I got that trademark, but it ain't a business. I just got Stacker Star 95. And I always wanted to do.
I didn't even know that. I only knew Verified Parties and Lil Mama's Cooking.
Yeah, I don't talk about. Well, people that know me personally know that I always wanted my own like streetwear line. But yeah. So the Let's Build Up Investments, I got into real estate August 2018 from Instagram. I ran across this dude named Big Business, and I'm gonna get Steph to drop it below. Follow him even if you're not into real estate. He's definitely for the people.
You don't gotta be in real estate. If you ever need a house, an apartment, anything,
go to him. Like he'll tell you like, I mean, we gotta stop renting. I mean, it's a bad, like, we're not raised. First of all, we wasn't raised to own businesses. We wasn't raised to learn about credit. We wasn't raised with none of that shit. Like, you could be black, you could be white, you could be Spanish. Not everybody is raised like that. You get what I'm saying? Especially coming from where we come from. Like, it's not the normal. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like our generation is making that normal. Because there's so many young people.
I agree with that.
Like,
we all out here grinding now.
On our own level. And like, just because another person is like ahead of you, don't get discouraged. Like, your time is your time. What's for you is for you. Nobody can stop that but you. Nobody can stop that but you. You feel me? Nobody can stop that but you. So like, the Stacker Star Clothing, and I want to get into trucking. So me and my brother, like I said earlier, TY, you feel me? We in the motions of getting that started. You feel me? Like I said, I like to do research first. I don't like just to hop in nothing.
You have to do research.
When you see a black man with a notebook and a pen, he's dangerous. I plan out everything, even with these parties. Like,
people think that shit easy because they just see, like, they see the flyers, they see you throwing the parties and all this. They don't know, like, behind the scenes.
And it's more than that. It's more than the money. It's more than that. Let's talk about Verified Parties since we already in there. My first party that I threw was with Ari, the real college sister. We had fun, but that shit was like, it wasn't done right, but it was done right for to be my first event. Like, I pulled that shit all the way off. You feel me? And we was competing with City Girls. The City Girls was right up the street in Atlantic City, like, and we didn't take the loss. Like, we still made a profit. But
y'all had that shit lit. And I wasn't there, but I seen all the videos and everything.
Like, you feel me? That right there, that's the first thing that put us on the map a little bit. Like that. But after that, after the Ari situation, I was trying to actually find another artist to bring, or social media influencer to bring. But it was like, we was running out of time. The dude from Bleachers hit us, he like, yeah, y'all first Friday coming up, what y'all doing? So I automatically say, we ain't doing shit. Like, we don't have enough time to do nothing. Like, you feel me? So he like, well, if y'all don't do nothing, I'm giving y'all first Fridays up. I'm like, fuck. So I smoked backwood. I smoked the wood, and I'm like, I gotta get my thoughts together. I gotta get my thoughts together. Like, you feel me? Something gotta work. And I came up with, yo, let's have a zodiac sign party. Like,
That shit right there.
I came up with that shit in 5 minutes.
That was so fucking creative,
so
for
creative.
real.
And it took like no. I just hit the backboard a couple times. Like, yo, let's throw a party for people with their birthdays. Let's throw Zodiac party. And that's what the fuck happened.
So that's how that happened.
I started with the Aries.
That's so creative because it's literally every month guaranteed.
Guaranteed. You feel me? But in 7 days we had 250 people at Bleachers.
That's crazy.
Just 7 days promotion. Fast forward to now, like, you guaranteed to have a good time. You feel me?
And
you're
that's
guaranteed to have a good time. You're guaranteed to be safe.
I've been there. That shit is fucking lit. That shit. I ain't been there for my birthday though, but my birthday's in March, so y'all got me.
Oh, we got you. We didn't even get there yet. You feel me? March would actually be our last, like, it'd be a whole year.
The whole year.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We started in April with the
art. Oh, so we gotta go strong.
Yeah, we gotta go strong.
It's my birthday and it's 1 year celebration.
The 1 year celebration.
Wow.
We gotta go in. It's written in stone. It's stamped and it's sealed. Like, nobody can take that. You feel me? And nobody can take it because it could be 10 other people having birthday celebration parties, but it's like, you guaranteed to be safe. There's no bullshit. It's always bullshit with females though, but feel me, where we come from, we could never party.
Hold on.
You never could party without niggas acting stupid. Like, I used to hate that shit growing up. You can never party without niggas acting dumb as shit. But it's like we broke that curse. Like, you could come out and have a good time and it could be over 20 killers in there and like,
you wouldn't even know.
That shit is like, so it be creeping me out. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, why is nobody fighting? Like, why is nobody shooting?
Because
like,
everybody having a good time. Like, y'all did that shit right. Y'all did that shit right.
And I respect anybody that walked the foot in the door that I had a party at and had beef with somebody and put that shit aside. Just for me at the end of the day, because y'all they be going to hella people shit and they still act crazy.
Well, because out of respect for you, everybody has respect for you.
I put in work, so I don't wake up and just come up with this shit. So I respect it because y'all respect what I do. You feel me? It's not even about making money. It's about my people. Like, even like once y'all leave, I still be like, damn, I hope everybody make it up this highway safe.
Exactly.
Like, oh, if you drunk as hell, you can't drive, don't drive. Call an Uber. I pay for your Uber. Like, you feel me? Like, my last party, I paid for somebody Uber. Like.
And that's the difference between you and other promoters and other, you know what I mean?
It's not about
companies.
the money.
Exactly.
It's not about the money.
Exactly, because you're genuine. You're genuine.
And that's exactly what that is now. Like, it's just a spot that you guaranteed to celebrate your birthday and have a good time. You feel me? Verified parties, like, we got that shit on lock. And how you got it on lock is I did not give up. You feel me? And keep going and going. Consistency, man. Anything you do, you gotta be consistent. Like, I tell everybody, like, you gotta take social media serious. Like, even if you gotta pay, like, last year I paid probably like over $3,000 just for resources and information. You feel me? Like, but it's like, you got to.
You have to.
You have to. You cannot learn everything off of YouTube or Google. You feel me? Because that shit is outdated.
You gotta be able to do your research, for real, and to be successful in what you want to do.
You gotta invest in yourself.
In anything, and invest in yourself. Research, invest, and stay consistent. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying?
And then you could be like, you feel me? Like I got Steph. She might not tell y'all, but in the summertime, you feel me? We was at Latoya's Kitchen. Shout out to Latoya's Kitchen.
Shout out to Latoya's Kitchen. Y'all in Bridgeton or Cumberland County, go check her out.
Pull up. You feel me? She got a different variety type of menu.
I love her so much.
You feel me? And the energy and the love is there. You feel me? The food is made with love. You feel me? Pull up
and you can tell.
And support. You know what I'm saying? So we was in Latoya's Kitchen when they just opened. Dazzy was about to shoot a video, and they was actually editing the video. Steph actually came through with to help us edit.
We don't gotta get in detail, but just know I came through.
I'm like, Steph, like, well, she was already talking to the cameraman about what she was doing and why she stopped, and I'm like, yo, nah, you can't do that. Fuck who's there, fuck who's not there. Keep going, like, you feel me? Like, this shit.
No,
it's bigger than what you think. You remember that conversation?
I remember that conversation because it goes in the back of my head every time I be trying to be like, oh, I don't feel like doing this no more. Like, I'll be like, oh, nah, Ellis told me, nah, for real, because we barely knew each other at that point. And you was like really dropping knowledge, like, for real. And you was just telling me, like, nah, you gotta stay consistent. You was giving me ideas for my YouTube. You was like, if I could be on the camera, I would do that shit myself. But like, nah, that whole conversation goes, like, I always keep that in the back of my head because you really inspired me, you know, just from that little ass conversation that we had.
And that's all it be like. People be like so stuck in the hood or like stuck to what they was raised around, it's like they feel like they gonna be weird if they step outside the box.
Yeah, and a lot of people that aren't familiar with it, they think that it's, you know, they think that school is the way to go because they familiar with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they know. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody do. So when somebody steps outside the box or out of the norm from what y'all be thinking, like, then y'all think that shit is weird. But you know what I'm saying? That's just what makes us us. You know what I'm saying?
How you think all them people that y'all look at and y'all look up to on social media, they do not work 9 to 5.
Nah.
They are thinking outside the box. They moving outside the box. They not doing what's normal. You feel me?
Yeah, because it's, I don't understand. I know what you're saying. They classify normal as the regular shit that everybody be doing on a daily basis. You work a 9 to 5, you go to school. When you get out of high school, you're supposed to go get your degree. You're supposed to get your degree, and then you're supposed to, you know, get hired from your degree and all this and whatever. But it's like, that's not mandatory. Like, that is not what you have to do. That is not what you have to do at all. Like, if you find something that you're passionate about, go do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do need school for some shit. Right. I don't know. But a lot of the shit all comes from networking. It comes from who you know. You know what I'm saying? You can get indoors just through networking that degrees can't even get you into. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people look down on a lot of shit like that when like you said, we step out of the box. But it's like they don't have open minds. You know?
And that's what I
that's what all comes
that's
down
what came to conclusion to, for real, for like they scared to open their mind. They scared to not be normal. You feel me? But it's like,
or they scared that they're gonna fail.
They're gonna boom, hit that shit right on the nose. Turn your losses into lessons. You feel me? Stop looking at them as losses. They lessons. If you don't learn from them, it's a problem. You're gonna keep doing it. You feel me? And that's another thing I learned, like, off of social media. You feel me? But, like, I really, like, take social media and I use that shit as a resource, for real, for real. But let's get into, like, my little mamas.
Little mamas. I'm excited. I'm really excited, for real. I see the little, you know, you got the family plates and the you know,
specials
the
and shit going on.
Yeah. I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm real hyped.
I put
that shit look good as hell already. I ain't even seen no pictures of the food yet.
Exactly. Like, and it's actually, like, that been my mom, like, it been her dream. It's her passion. Like, she's like one of the best cooks in my family. I'm just keeping it real. Besides my grandmom D, rest in peace. That's the other one that's on the flyer. It's like an older lady and it's a younger girl. The older lady is my grandmom D, and then
I like that
the
logo
girl is my
too.
mom. Yeah, but even like with that, like.
Yeah, because I heard you talking about, you know, your mom used to sell platters and stuff out the crib.
I got her since I was a young boy. Like, her food is actually good. So I was, Mom, like, why you don't sell platters? Like, all these people selling this nasty ass food.
Right.
Why you not selling platters? Your food is actually good. So she never like, no, I don't want to do that. I ain't doing that. You feel me? She never had time. Like, she always worked 2 jobs type shit. So she was working at Leon's. She stopped working at Leon's. And I was like, man, you might as well sell platters. Like, this is the perfect time. Like, you need extra little bit of bread. I bet you should sell out.
Right.
So, you feel me? Like, I invested. We went half on everything. You feel me? And she sold out. Like, before 6 o'clock, she was done.
That's crazy. Like,
she started at 10 o'clock in the morning. She was sold out at 6. She didn't even want to go to the store and go buy more food.
Right.
Like, she was over it. You feel me? So, like, even then, like, we was posting that shit, not caring who support. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, instead of worrying about who support, I got her to go to jobs. So when I say, like, we really was delivering platters all over CC, you feel me? So I rode past this little cafe that I got now at the Heritage. I was like, damn, they still ain't got a for rent sign up there. It's been like 2 years. So I actually, like, pulled up, and I'm like, man, I'm pulling up in the office. Like, I need to see who owns this. I went to his office, and I didn't even care if he was gonna tell me no. I wasn't scared, you feel me? I wasn't scared to take the chance, man. I got a message. I was going through my emails one night, and I was just like, still ain't email me back, man. That man, like, I ain't giving that to that young boy. Right. I'm not doing that. And I went through my archives, you feel me? And I'm like, I seen a message, and it said, release attachment. And I was like, yo, I went right there next morning. Like, here with everything, like, with the money. Yep. Like, you feel me? I gave him every dollar that I had. Like, anything that I do in my life, it never happens when I want it to happen. It happens when it's supposed to. It's just like, you gotta know, like, just because it's not happening on your time, don't stop.
Exactly.
Like, keep being consistent.
It's almost never gonna happen on your time.
It's never gonna happen on your time. It's like nothing, but it's like we always want it to happen. And that's why it's like a lot of black people, they start a business or they get ready to start a business, but they stop because it's not happening on their time. Like,
they don't see the numbers, they don't see the support, they don't see nothing.
But it's like,
it's very easy to get discouraged, but
very easy. You can't. You don't know me how many times I wanted to say fuck this shit. Like, but I would never like give up on nothing that I put my all into. But yeah, so Little Mamas, I'm not dropping a date, but we will be open before 2020.
That's what's up, though. I'm happy for you. I'm real proud of you.
Exactly.
You're very inspiring, very motivational.
Exactly.
With everything. Like, off the bat, when I first met you, I just automatically had respect for you. Just because of the way that you carry yourself and stuff, and the conversation that we had. You know what I'm saying? I could just like, I mean, I'm good at reading people too, so it was like, I felt like you were genuine with it, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make all of your, you know, investments in your businesses and all of your success different from someone else that's gonna try to do the same exact thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I seen a post on Instagram, and it was a bread aisle, and it says, how many different companies of bread do you see? And you go through the bread aisle, it's at least 100, like different types of bread. Yeah. And that just goes to show you, no matter what nobody else is doing, what's for you is for you, and nobody can take that away. Like,
that's where I was going with it.
Nobody can take it away.
That's what.
No matter what you're doing, like, if you.
So great.
I'm about to let Steph take the lead a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Finally, it's like nah. So what I wanted to ask you was, what was like your biggest influence in, you know, getting started into businesses and doing all that? Besides like the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Was there like any artists that influenced you, or, you know, like people in your life or people you looked up to?
I would say, I would go with like artists.
Okay.
So as far as like listening to like Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy was one, you know what I'm saying? As like right now, like he in another lane, like as starting his own phone company, you feel me? So it's like listening to him, you feel me, over the years I see how he transitions too. Like, it's not all about the streets, it's more than the streets, you feel me? But I would say like the last year or the last like since Nipsey died, I've been a major artist that I've been listening to and taking heed to the lyrics. You feel me? It's more than just like,
because you can learn something.
You feel me? You learning something, actually learning something from the music, and it's not just bopping to that shit. You feel me? Like, or just getting drunk as hell, and you feel me in the car, like like it's that ain't that type of music. You feel me? It's that music that make you think like, damn, like,
definitely,
what the fuck we out here doing?
Inspires
like,
you.
You know what I'm saying? It's more to life, like, nigga, it's about ownership. You feel me?
Yeah.
What you own, like, you feel me?
Facts.
What do you own? What, you feel me? What we owning out here? Like, it's just like, that's what type, it make you think, like, you feel me? Another artist that I'm listening to now that I just got put on is Rod Wave. You feel me? That's another artist that you, feel me? If you don't know about him, feel me? Go look it up.
Check him out. He just told me about him today. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, that's good music.
But he lit, yeah.
Music like a drug. Real shit. Some people need that shit.
Facts. I don't know what I would do without music. Like, listening.
It should be like be dry as hell.
Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. I think this was lit as fuck. I think y'all can gain some knowledge from this. You know what I'm saying? Like we said before, make sure you go follow him, and everything else that we list, everything that we mentioned today is all going to be in the description below. Follow us on all social media. You good? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and you got anything to say?
Make sure you follow everything that she dropped down during the video. You feel me?
That's
I think this shit was lit, though.
I think it was
different. It was different. It was different. I ain't never did no shit like this, but I fucked with it.
I'm glad you came.
Fucked with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Steph, I'm about to put Steph on some shit, so stay tuned. She gonna be doing more than, you feel me, eyelashes and hookah hours. We about to have her flying out and shit like that. You feel me? Real shit.
Okay.
Editing game on point. Like, she be playing with it.
All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
Nah, though, we out of here, though. You feel me? Stack a star.
Blame nobody. You know what I mean? That's thinking about how they gonna pay their rent, or like going through not having food at the house, being young and having to go outside to hustle for feed themselves, that's gonna change people. That's gonna make you feel away. And you just gotta kind of empathize with the scenario and understand. You put a person in survival mode, they're gonna survive by any means.
All right, then I'll catch y'all on the next one. I ain't even smoking.
Alright, I'm fuck with you.
Yo.
Don't do that.
My first one of the day, it's like 8:30. Damn.
Just said 9:47.
Fucking Steph, yeah, I feel.
What?
See, that's why I was that with him. I was about to say 2 things at once. Supposed to catch my shit. Damn, Steph blocked me. Smacked my shit. See, look, I ain't gonna block your shit. We gonna slam that bitch. I'm gonna catch your shit when you fuck up. I'm gonna try.
Nah, your shit was fucked up.